20 important verbs you need to learn as a beginner. Welcome, language learners. Today we are going to learn about important verbs that you will need for day-to-day conversations. Whether you're chatting with friends, ordering food, or navigating everyday situations, these verbs will be important for you to learn. Let's get started. This part is all about words that show what we do. So in this part we will learn about verbs for actions. Go. This means moving from one place to another. For example, I go to school every morning. Eat. When we talk about eating, we mean having meals. For example, when we say she eats breakfast at 7 a.m., it means she has her morning meal at that time. Sleep. This word means resting or being asleep, usually at night. So when someone says they sleep early on weekends, it means they go to bed early on Saturdays and Sundays. Here we will learn about verbs for communication. Speak. Speaking means using words to talk with others. For example, he talks to his family on the phone every night. This is when you use your voice to share information or have a conversation. Listen. Listening is when you pay attention to sounds or words to understand them. For example, they hear the radio while making dinner. This is when you focus on what you hear to understand what's being said. Ask. Asking is when you want to know something and you use words to find out. For example, she wants help when she doesn't understand something. This is when you use questions to get information or assistance. This part is all about the things we do every day. Cook. This means making food, like when you cook breakfast with your family on Sundays. Clean. This is about tidying up or making things neat. For example, when someone cleans the dishes after eating. Shop. When we shop, we buy things we need, like when you go shopping for clothes twice a month. In this section, we'll explore words that describe how we feel. One love. This word is about having strong feelings of affection or enjoyment for something or someone. For example, he loves spending time with his friends, shows how much he enjoys being with them. To hate. When we talk about hate, we mean having strong negative feelings towards something. For example, they hate waiting in long lines, shows their strong dislike for waiting. 3. Feel. This word is about experiencing emotions or sensations. For example, she feels nervous before exams, describes the anxiety she experiences before tests. This section is all about how we move around. Walk. When we walk, we go from one place to another by taking steps. For example, he walks his dog every evening, shows how he goes out with his pet regularly. Run. Running means moving quickly on our feet. Like when she runs in the park for exercise, she's jogging to stay healthy. Drive. When we drive, we use a car or other vehicles to go places. For example, they drive to the beach on weekends, means they go to the beach in their car for fun. This part is about things we do regularly. 1. Read. When we read, we look at words and understand them. For example, we read newspapers in the morning means we learn about news from newspapers in the morning. 2. Write. Writing is when we put words on paper or computer. Like when she writes in her journal every day, she puts her thoughts in a book every day. 3. Watch. Watching is when we look at something with our eyes. For example, he watches sports on TV with his friends, means he enjoys watching games with his pals. This section is about where we are or where we go. Stay. When we stay, it means we're in a place for some time. For example, they stay at a hotel when traveling, means they sleep at a hotel when they're away from home. Visit. Visiting is when we go somewhere to see or spend time there. Like when he visits museums to learn about history, he goes to museums to learn about the past. Conclusion * learning these words helps us talk about what we do every day. Practice using them to become better at speaking and understanding. Share your thoughts with us in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe to Easy Breezy channel for more fun lessons.